Why, hello everyone, this is Are You Ready For It? Today is June 28, 2018, 3:33 p.m. Central Time. As some of you have seen, I actually reopened a channel named Are You Ready For It? With that being said, what I'm going to be doing here, so everybody kind of understands, is because on all my other accounts, I had actually, besides Twitter, I kept Twitter the way it was. On all my accounts, I think I changed BitChute now I think about it. But anyway, for example, Facebook. It actually says that it's Wolverine007, aka Are You Ready For It? Same thing on Gab. Same thing on my Patreon account. Those types of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload duplicate, videos saying everybody needs to move back over to this Are You Ready For It channel at the end of my videos. Every single time till everybody moves their ass back over to Are You Ready For It? Because the problem is, yes, I'm known as Wolverine007, but just by a small group of people even realize what Wolverine came from. But I'm known on the internet, period, as Are You Ready For It? And I would like to try and get that subscriber base back onto this channel, versus I might even open up a fucking third channel just in case anything else happens. My Patreon videos go on a third channel, so I'll have 4 channels essentially. But anyway, beside the point, that's what's happening. So I'm going to duplicate videos, one on Wolverine007 and one on Are You Ready For It, for the next probably week. Whatever videos I put up will go on both channels. But eventually there will be a final video on Wolverine007 saying everyone needs to move over to Are You Ready For It if you want to continue to see my content. Because like I said, I like to shift that. And I called this political expert because that's what I am. That's kind of like full of myself, right? But anyway, it's funny. I figured I'd answer somebody's question. Many of your guys' questions over the years as far as like running for office. Someone asked recently, I can't remember who it was, I think it was on Wolverine, said we need someone like you in office. When are you going to run for office? Man. I'm not old enough to run for president, although that would be that would be ideal, actually, to be quite honest with you. But I've thought about it. Haven't even really said anything to James about it because I haven't been really serious about it. But I wouldn't want to do state for sure, meaning like state congressional situations, governor, mayors, none of that shit. I wouldn't want to be local shit here where I'm located. If I were to do anything, it would be at the United States Senate level, I think. I don't even think I'd want to be in the House of Representatives because senators have larger voices. It's a smaller group of people. That's where you start to see how Capitol Hill really functions as far as I'm concerned, because your vote truly can make or break something in the Senate. With it can in the House too, but sometimes, you know, they'll lobby someone else or whatever to try and get something done. But I'd like to see how many people would lobby me, honestly, for certain topics, to see what lobbying's really all about, because that type of shit's really hidden. And not too many politicians are going to tell you about it anyway. But I've thought about it. Claire McCaskill's up this session. Josh Hawley, I think that's how you say his name, is actually running against her. Don't really care for him, but tough shit. I'm getting rid of Claire McCaskill with my vote. But if you were to see me in the political arena, it would definitely be United States Senate. And perhaps one day run for the presidency. Boy, that would be hilarious. I would be a female Trump, but totally different. I would be the way that he functions as far as non-conventional. Okay, I would be the female Trump. I wouldn't go and do some of the shit he pulls, but for sure. And I obviously know way more about politics than he ever did. Now he knows probably quite a bit more. So I wouldn't be going in as a jackass. But I guess I'd have to pick the right timing too, because you never, like, it depends on who would be kind of the runner on that side. And because I'm not known, like, if I just decided to just run for president when I'm able to, age-wise, again, and nobody would know who the fuck I am, which could be a good thing. But, and I don't have anything, that's the other problem. That's the other problem. My background is sketchy. Meaning, like, because people always try and dig up shit on people, right? Well, the problem is they couldn't dig anything up other than military experience, right? But I could be kind of frightened a little bit in the same sense, and I've thought about that too, because I legally changed my name, and it would be difficult to figure out what my original name is unless you spoke to my parents or like immediate family. Even friends haven't realized I changed my name to what it is. So they would figure out that I'm under a different name now. But now that I think about it, like old friends I don't even talk to anymore. But anyway, and then the friends I've made since wouldn't know I had a prior name. So it would be kind of goofy. It would be weird if people figured that out. It would be weird. They'd know my military experience in a sense that they may try and dig stuff up. If they have my original name and they bring up my military experience, that could put me in danger in many different ways. The federal government doesn't care for me as it is. Who knows what will be left at that point in those agencies, or who would be in the military, who's not, who's going to be the top brass at the time. Who's going to still be around, like John Kelly, for those of you who are on my Patreon account. But, I mean, it would be a weird situation. I'm not sure how they could go after me. I don't know how they'd go after me, because I got nothing going on. But they could dig up stuff like that would, as far as I'm concerned, be more detrimental to me personally, not as a politician or anybody voting against me, but it would be scary to me, because my history's been just, I changed lives. As soon as I left the military, I changed lives, and I explained that on my Patreon account because somebody actually asked me that question. So it would be a strange situation. That's why I'd have to really think through it. That'd be the only reason at all, actually, that I'd question doing it. Otherwise, I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be interesting getting up and trying to move or whatever type of situation to where I'm like always at Capitol Hill or something would be annoying. I love my marriage. I love James and stuff. I don't like sketchy shit. Obviously, that's always at Capitol Hill and stuff, but I mean, I could deal with that. It's just the portion of my life that has been behind me, that I've put behind me, that I've ignored, whatever you want to call it, would come back up again, and who knows what they could and couldn't find, and it would bring me back to a place I don't want to be, if that's the best way of putting it. So, I don't know. If anything, it'd be fun to, open up a radio show and doing, political content and commentary and shit like that, or be on the news or whatever. But other than that, that's pretty much the only major hesitation I would have to go for a massive, United States Senate run. Doing something locally, I mean, they could probably figure something out, but they wouldn't figure much out. If anything, they'd be like, "Are you ready for it? It's got a boring life. She has a husband and several dogs. She really likes guns." I mean, it'd be something stupid, But anyway, this is Are You Ready For It? Take care, guys. Have a great day. Subscribe to Are You Ready For It? I forgot to say that before I did that ending, and I know a lot of people fucking already shut the video off because they shut the video off. My husband shuts the video off as soon as I start saying, "This is Are You Ready For It? Take care, guys. Have a great day." Automatically gets shut off before I even finish the sentence. Subscribe to Are You Ready For It? It'll be in the description below. This is Are You Ready For It? Take care, guys. Have a great day.